Hello. Yeah.
Hey everybody out there, how are you, Keith?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Another beautiful day there by the looks of it.
It is. Yeah, it's definitely still summer. Nice. It's cooler now, but it's been hot today.
Nice. Well, same old here. Big great. Oh, is my boy there?
I'll go and see him in a second.
Because that's all I care about now, you know that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't worry. But these are all the new guys just over the last couple of days.
Oh my gosh.
There's 4 in there, and then there's another 4 in here. But these,
oh my gosh.
2 of these are today's ones. That white one and one of these girls. I'm guessing it's this. Yeah, I can't remember. I picked them up and they all they look the same.
Well, if they look the same to you, God help us. That's all I'm saying.
I know that's why you got to have tags. I'm just going to the paddock. Oh, there you are, Ludwig. Ludwig, hey, where's here he comes. He's running.
Oh, hello, Ludwig, my boy. Oh my gosh, he's getting big.
He is.
Himself. That's the thing.
He has been. Yeah, he's a good boy. Hopefully, it's hard for me to hold the camera, but hopefully I get it.
Hello, my boy. Oh, he is gorgeous. He's the best looking calf. Sorry, everybody else, but look, he's kissing the camera. Hello, my boy.
Yeah, no, he's got plenty of love to give, that's for sure. And then there's Trixie.
Oh, hi, Trixie. Oh, Trixie's a bit standoffish. What's up, Trixie?
Oh, she'll be here.
Okay. Yeah, hello, girl. Oh, she is beautiful.
I was a little bit startlish on her. So yeah, that's just what happens. Yeah. Well.
So I'm just gonna pull up some comments. Andre's so bullish on Vulcan. Yes, aren't we all? Gino's here, of course. I all hope you all a great day and go CFTC. And Gino says, hi mate, how are you all? And let's get this great project pumping. CFTC to the moon. Absolutely. So how's your week been, Keith? Yeah.
Well, adventurous.
Yeah. Tell us all.
Like every project, you have your ups and downs, and like as far as the project is concerned, with like everything is absolutely still on track and doing its thing, and all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a massive team change, but it doesn't affect what we're doing. But there's going to be some announcements that I'm going to briefly make, which hopefully will gain some community involvement. So let's do our thing. We're going to keep this video fairly short, aren't we? Hopefully, we'll try to.
Yes, absolutely.
And then I'm going to change the format a little bit, because we're going to do this today, and then I've got some other little live streams which I'll do on my own channel during the week, and they will be like, if all goes well, the game developer has teed up to do the first live stream. Hopefully we can release more content to do with the game. He's been releasing more information as to the details about it, so please go into the Cause of the Calves Discord and have a look at the pinned messages. You will see what the game developer's been talking about. So there's all the information there to let you guys know of how it includes calf and other crypto. Because like what you got to remember, because we're trying to not isolate any sort of crypto or anything like that, or fiat, of course, the words that are used is very broad in the sense that it's not specific to calf. Yes, Calf Country is our platform. That's correct, 100%. But they're also a developer doing other platforms as well, which will include other forms of payments. Because of course a game company isn't just for us ourselves. Like, they're obviously developing platforms for other projects as well. So of course there's, you know, like, it's just the way it is with obviously we just can't support a development team just onto ourselves. So that's just the way it is. So obviously that's a huge boon for Calf, because we're going to have so much more exposure with other, that's why I was saying this ages ago, we're going to have a lot more exposure with other communities, not necessarily just isolated to the Calf Country platform, but also with other platforms that they develop, where we can have so much more exposure. So, and being the fiat side of things, we're going, like, without a doubt at all, when you see what we're doing, you're going to see that we're able to introduce a lot of people from outside of the crypto community into the crypto community. They don't have to involve themselves as such. Like, you can still play game with fiat and do fiat stuff, but there is some distinct advantages from slowly, like, wetting your toes within the crypto community. So there's a lot of developments on that side of it. Obviously, I can't speak too much about it, but believe me, there's a lot going on to promote and to support Calf. And being such a small token, like only 5 million supply and so much of it locked up in the game treasury, you know, the future is obviously, you know, like, I'm pretty sure is going to be up. But, you know, it just takes time to, you know, get these things in play. But you know, so we were technically, I was aiming for beginning of March, but then, you know, Vulcan got delayed, and it sort of threw a bit of a spanner in the works. But
so I think I did see the note from the game developer in Discord yesterday, and did he say he's going to do you're going to do an AMA this week? Is that right?
That's the intention, yes. Whether that actually happens, it's got to be, you know, like, they've got a lot on their plate too. But that is all intention, is that there will be the game developer doing an AMA with us this week, and obviously specific to Calf Country. At this stage, they don't actually have another side of a team that they're developing for, so it is Calf Country. But of course, you know, like, as a development team, they're going to be more than just us, you know, like, of course, that's just the way it works. But they do have a lot of foothold within the gaming industry, because the person that is doing it is been like 35 odd years experience within this industry. And so, you know, they're very well qualified to have, you know, like, networks of people, to have communities, etc. So, you know, don't think that it's just someone that's just flowing in that's doing it. You know, this is the real deal. You know, that's it. Geez, time's getting away fast, doesn't it?
Look at this, we've already done 9 minutes, 20 seconds.
I know, I'm trying to keep it short.
Go ahead. What else have you got?
What else? All right. Now, I'm sorry to say to the community, but my disguise has decided to leave company and to go on his own adventures to wherever he's gone. It doesn't change anything that we're doing. We're still, you know, like, the validator, the staking pools, and any other things that we're introducing is still happening just the same. So it doesn't change anything that we're doing. It's just the team obviously goes through its little changes, and well, in this case, it's a big change, but you know, it's just nothing more I can say about that, except for obviously I'm sad to see the departure, but there's just nothing I can do about that. It's just the way it is. So
and I think it's only right and proper that we acknowledge the tremendous work that has been done by my disguise as a member of the team.
Very
as
much.
you say, it's very sad, but things do move on. So if you are watching this, my disguise, we're very thankful, obviously, for all the work and everything.
We love you lots, mate. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's just, obviously that, I know you're still out there and you're doing whatever you're doing. Your presence is obviously missed, but we're not stopping. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
But what I'm going to do with the community is to obviously, I'm a busy boy, right? With dealing with what I've got to deal with here. And I'm not the professor of all knowledge. Believe me, there's a lot to learn in life. And I don't know all of, the exact path to take a crypto project to be the most successful that it can be. Yeah. So I think that within our solid base community, because we do have an extremely solid base community, as you can see in the chart, as much as there's obviously a J curve, you can see that the foundation is there for future, support. You can see that. And then we've got our game that's happening, which is a massive project unto itself. And with all of the advantages that can bring with partnerships with other projects, which are already starting to be talked about. With other projects. But of course, we've got to have tangible goods. We've got to have trailers, etc., to show, what we're doing and what we're capable of, to really secure down, our foothold into what we're doing. So I want to put it out there to the community that, I want a think tank of people's ideas. Have it more like I've always said this right from the very start when I set up this project, that no one is the greatest power. I want to have the community to be able to, sort of flex and change and dictate its path for the good of everyone. And that's exactly what I want to accomplish. And that is the whole spirit of the whole project, is that, and as a development team, we've laid down the foundation so far with the validator, with our staking pools, with I'm trying to work on the merchandise side of stuff. But I see Doggy. I hear Doggy now.
He's just heard the postman.
That again.
Good. Never good.
So I want to put it out there that any expressions of interest for people to come together to make a little group of people, and no one's excluded, and you can come and go. You can offer whatever advice that you want to offer, hopefully good advice. But of course, there's nothing off the table. Please come forth with your ideas and expressions to help mold this project into something that's beneficial for everyone. That's exactly what the whole idea was to start with, is to get it more community minded, to keep it very community. I've got sunlight coming on. Just about fell over myself. My vertigo gets the better of me when I try and move.
Steady on.
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah.
So I want people to come forth with within the Discord, to direct message me whatever they want to do.
So community, we're calling on you.
We are.
What skills, what experience can you offer? Everybody welcome to throw their 10 penneth in. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to try and nurture within the community, is the spirit of, just giving back what you can, in advice, in effort, in anything whatsoever, to enable us to become the best we possibly can. And, different ideas from lots of different people, I think is a good way to go. Obviously, that not all ideas will be taken, of course, but we want to hear them all so we can try and, together work out the pros and cons and try and work out what is a good thing to do. And the community will definitely be involved in those steps. I'm going to do some little tiny short AMAs, try and keep it under 10 minutes, even though we've gone to 15 now. But I mean, on my side of the fence, when I do my ones, to try and give updates, give ideas about, where we're heading, what ideas have come forth. And so we can ask people for input into directions that we could possibly take.
Yeah.
If they see opportunities with certain things that we might be able to do as a project, let's do it. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's everyone, take a bit of ownership and see what we can turn this into as a united force. I'm sure we can do really, really well.
And just to mention really briefly, it looks as if we do have some new community members coming in. We've had some nice buys in the last couple of days. We've had new people introducing themselves in Discord. The word, it seems, is spreading. So that's all really positive.
It's just one of those things where, like, we're in that little bit of a hiatus time leading into game development, and it's really difficult during those little phases, and that's why I wanted Calf Token to be released the way I did, like a stealth launch, just get it out there, and hopefully get through the bit of J-curve stuff, because, like, I'm as real as everyone else. Like, that's just the reality of investments. That's what happens. But it doesn't mean the road stops. We all work together and we make it work. Like, whether it's like doing more advertising on Twitter, whatever we can try and conjure up as a community, let's make it all happen. Because of course, like, it's a lot of load on one person, but if many people can do their part for their investments, then absolutely wonderful. And as you know, there's no taxes on Calf, so it's not like, myself, for argument's sake, is just taking all the rewards. Like, it is what it is. And so, let's get behind our little project. And, I'm sure there's great things to come, especially with when you see what's happening with the gaming side of stuff and what it introduces with fiat. Like, that's a huge industry, and I know that we're on an absolute, when you see what's coming out, it will just literally, your mind will just blow with, I know that games can be a bit of a fickle thing sometimes to what sort of gets that that hooks into people, but with a high quality RPG style setup that we've got, I'm sure that it's going to introduce a lot of people into Calf, into Vulcan, and it's going to really make a change where we're going beyond just the Vulcan blockchain, of course, like, we're going into the fiat to, get where, unfortunately, you've got to realize that's where most of the market is in fiat. And so to neglect that, you're missing out on most of your market, and we're not doing that at all. We're going to everyone, and so no one's excluded, regardless of what currency that you're able to conjure up. Obviously, that within the Calf country itself, we're going to have, we've got the unique ability of making partnerships with different tokens, etc., which can be to the benefit of Calf, to be able to use theirs as a utility, etc. And as you can see in the messages that the game developers put out there, well, I'm free to make those partnerships to my own free will. So, the future is pretty good when it comes to that. So, nice. Happy days.
Nice. So we're already at nearly 20 minutes.
I think we're going to end up with half an hour. I know. But half an hour is okay. Just we'll try not to be any more.
Yeah, so anybody who's just joining us, because I think a few just have, we're trying to keep these a bit shorter than usual because we do go on. So,
spin the wheel.
Are we doing it? Okay.
We're doing it. Spin the wheel.
Do we know how many we're on? Hold on, let me bring it up.
I'm pretty sure that this week has not been a Cause for the Calves NFT week. So I think we're still on 263, but if the boss can tell us, because I'm sure she's there.
We were at 262, so let's just...
it's still 262, yep.
So we are still on 262.
We got our feet stuck in the mud at the moment.
Okay, so I am going to... what do you call it? I'm going to randomize them. What's the word? Shuffle.
Yeah,
So,
that's it.
did everybody see it move?
Do-
I'll do it one more
do you wanna-
time so
do you wanna
can
just-
see.
Yeah, just refresh it even just to make sure all of the numbers are there. That you didn't
Okay,
exclude
yeah.
the one that won last week. Just to make
Do
sure
you
that
mean
everything
refresh
is.
the...
Yeah, just the wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
Right, so I've refreshed it, and all these ads are driving me bonkers.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
I know.
I'm just going to shuffle
You
it
probably
one more
got to pay
time.
to get rid of them.
Yeah, probably. We're not doing that. Right, shuffle it one more time. Everybody watching, here we go. Shuffle. Right, it's shuffled. Are we ready? Are we steady? Let's spin the wheel. There we go. Come on.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, relatively
well, that's a high number.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's
So,
way up
something
there,
we
isn't it?
bought just the week before last.
Yeah. That's the opposite end to where I'm at. I'm at number one.
Me too. Well, no, I'm kind of mid-table really, but
yeah.
Good, some fresh blood. That's good. Let's see if Mrs. Keith, the crypto farmer, can tell us who it is.
I have my suspicion. I have my suspicions, but I'm not definite.
Yeah? Okay.
I know quite a few of the numbers, but I'm not. But yeah.
Okay.
This one, I'm not sure. Obviously, I just can't speak out even if I know, because I just.
No. Here we go.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, I would have been wrong. Yeah. But not Jason Mercer. I'm sorry, Jason.
Not the boy. Not the boy. Another
my
Jason.
Favorite. Yeah, no, another Jason. Not my favourite son. I'm sorry.
Getting closer though, Jason.
Getting closer
now with the winner.
Getting the name closer.
Well, that's terrific. So congratulations to Jason. Hopefully Jason will pop up in Discord if he's not here.
Yeah, I see him a lot. Yep.
Oh, fantastic. So that's terrific. Well done, Jason. Another spin.
Absolutely.
Done. Yeah, fabulous. Okay, so 23 minutes, Keith. 23 minutes.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. But that's the biggest thing is that, like, I just want to reiterate, I wish Mighty Skies all the best. Like his efforts were amazing and fantastic. Obviously, that as a community, we're all sorry. We all acknowledge his efforts and that he'd done well above what anyone does. He was really good. The other thing with the game developer this coming week, hopefully there's a whole lot of information to do with that, including a live AMA with the actual game developer himself. And hopefully then we'll have trailer, etc., to be able to present. But exactly what that is, obviously I have no power over any of that. That is purely up to the developer. Ludwig is doing good. He's wonderful. And of course, Trixie, that I had, like a very high risk for. We have not have any downturn yet, but fantastic. 30 days is the next critical point, is somewhere between 25 and 35 days. So that's the next critical stage. So, just fingers crossed. And, it's hard for me to cross my fingers, but, we're going good.
Yeah.
Because I really don't want to disappoint the community.
Well, you're definitely not doing that, Keith. But you know what? There's, on a farm, there's good things and there's bad things, right? And we need to take the rough
unfortunately.
with the smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, but
so you've got to be honest with us.
Yeah, but having said that, fortunately, like, we're pretty damn good at what we do. I know my head's getting big. I know I've got to try and shrink it down, but we're pretty damn good at looking after calves. So, our success rate is extremely high. And I actually have not had a loss since I've been doing these live AMAs. So it's been really good like that.
Fantastic.
But
don't
ever count your chickens either before.
That's it. Calves.
Because that curse stick can come and get you pretty damn quick if you're not careful. So you've got to be very, very, just got to keep it honest and humble, because it certainly knows how to knock you down at times. So unfortunately but young animals is obviously a risky and delicate game, and you've just got to, we all do our best.
Well,
so
we're here supporting you along.
and hopefully I'm supporting the community well, and especially that I want to try and formulate people to create some sort of body of think to be able to, because we've set the foundations now into our project. So now it's time to take it to the next level where we get more community involvement, because obviously it can never be just me. Obviously my disguise was doing a hell of a lot. I obviously acknowledge and understand all of that. And of course everyone else does as well. But you could, obviously it doesn't take a very smart person to realize that, I'm a farmer. Obviously, I don't know all of the little ins and outs to do with a crypto project. Of course, I don't have this, I wasn't born with the knowledge of running a crypto project and that. But I'm certainly not shy away from having a go, and we're having a go. And so I want to try and get people to, however little or big, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I want to try and get, well, at least I put the call out there to people to, just, use your knowledge that you've had, your own experiences, good and bad, to be able to help to guide what you think is a good course for our little project. And let's turn it into something. Obviously, you can see what's happening with the gaming side of stuff, and hopefully this week you'll see a whole lot more. And then we'll be able to, go to big leaps and bounds, and make it all happen. But that's hopefully that's what we can get in the community.
Absolutely. And I'm always, across the different Discords I'm in, whether it's Calf or Vulcan, Seifu, some others that I'm in, I'm always, of course, you just see the community members and you don't know what they do for their day jobs or anything like that, and the kind of skill set they have.
There's a lot of skills and knowledge out there.
I'm so amazed when people just give a hint and that, they just kind of mention something. It's like, blinking heck, is that what you do? And so absolutely, don't be shy in coming forward. Whatever running a project, whether it's crypto experience and knowledge, or marketing, or anything, or anything to do with running a project, you can help.
Absolutely. Like the sky's the limit to different variety of ideas. How do you think we are where we are now? Is because people have had ideas and put it all together and come up with something. Of course that no one person is bigger than any project. And so, as a united force, I'm sure we can do really, really well. And we are, like I said, set down a really good foundation, especially with the gaming side of stuff that's happening, shortly. How that goes out to the fiat community, it's, there's some serious potential there. Like you see it a lot on TV. I don't know where you are, but we see it a lot on TV here, where you get like game advertising on, free to play and all that sort of stuff, and they're all the same micropay setups. What do you think could possibly happen with what we're doing if we can get a foothold into producing something that is truly taken up by people, and you start thinking of, well, that can come into our community. Like it's there's some serious potential out there to really move the place. And
absolutely fantastic. And just to say, obviously we've had a bit of movement on Vulcan this week. We've had the light paper. We've had a massive influx in the Discord. I think Brian said the website he's hoping will be published by tomorrow. And he did hint that there would be some view of a timeline there. Now, I don't know if he's just laying out testnet starts on the 1st for 30 days and then we'll see, or whether there's going to be something else. But definitely, looking forward to
development. What do you expect? It's going to be
exactly
here, there, and everywhere. There's so much to it. Like it's
Yeah.
None of it's easy at all.
No, absolutely.
But obviously, it's really good that there's so much going ahead, and we're like, it's even better that we can go into their Discord and be welcomed in there. Like, I'll spend a bit of time in there in my afternoon in the Vulcan Discord, and you know, like, the excitement and the way people are feeling now is starting to get a whole lot better, because they can. I agree. We're starting to get to that point now where I know it'll be so much better when Brian actually has some better locked in sort of timelines. Yeah. Yes. But people are starting to feel a bit more up again. And I think that's it's a very positive thing for the whole community. And you see how many new Discord members there are and things like that. And, you know, that's where we can, obviously, being a token that has all intention to be on Vulcan, obviously we're able to use that Discord to present our project. And with what I've said in the past about Vulcan, of course, you know, it's got to be a functioning blockchain for us to be able to put our project on there. But all intention is, hence why Calf is in Vulcan colors, because 100% intention is to be on Vulcan blockchain. And yeah, sorry, Jason. There was another Jason that won the draw. So
you didn't win, my love. I'm sorry. Jason won, but not you.
Yeah, Jason with a Y.
Change your name quick.
Yeah, that's right. So you're getting closer, mate. You're getting closer.
Yes, indeed. Oh,
woof, woof,
okay.
Woof. Yeah. You got two Malman.
Yes, indeed, I have. Very noisy.
That's all right.
So listen, in our bloody hell, indeed.
I know, we feel your pain, mate. We really do. But thank you very much for your support, Jason. That's just, it's
always here.
Excellent. Thank you. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you so much, mate.
Yeah. Right. So in our new shortened version, should we leave it there?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay. Well, listen, any final words? I'm leaving. No.
Oh, I can only do half a love heart, okay?
Oh, I'll do the other.
It's hard. Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, I'm the wrong way around for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. A love heart between
us.
us.
No, you've gone the other way. Oh, wait.
No.
Oh, geez,
I think we better give up. We
got this left and right thing all working out right, haven't we?
I know.
The cameras are just like shocking.
I know.
It makes me all backwards. Like I'm touching my right side and that's me left.
I know, it's very weird, isn't it? Okay, folks, just to say a huge thank you as always for joining us. If you're watching this after it's gone out live, then please do listen to Keith's call out to the community. Join us in Discord and tell us how you can help. But as always, a huge thank you to everybody. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you. See you later. Love you all.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.